I was just kind of going over what exactly I need to do that's time sensitive. The Wednesday bit here is something we do tomorrow. I think today is Tuesday. We're on the second day right now. So nothing to worry about there. I think we need to talk to these Hardy Boy fellows about the drug trade at some point. I don't know if we want to do that necessarily tonight, but that is a thing. Tomorrow we need to call back Alice about the armor number stuff there, although we have a lead on one of the pieces. I think that they were gloves. We have enough money for tonight. Metal looking sphere. I couldn't, you know what? I just realized what I didn't do last time trying to do this, which was, just hold on to, I'm assuming we just have to hold on to the shot put. Is it just as easy as that? Oh no, okay. I don't know, maybe I was talking to the right person. Anywho, it's getting quite late. I think we only have till 2 a.m. For us to be able to do this section here.
Trying to sneak up on me again? Trying to snuff me out? Get away, pig!
Okay. Talking to you as well, Kuno S. Have we tried going down here yet? I think we have, yeah. It's just still locked up. Okay. We've been in that door as well. I thought I was taking a shortcut. It turns out I was just walking directly into a dead end. You love that. I love to see that. But what I was saying while I was muted was that this is definitely an RPG first game. But it does have some adventure game elements to it. And it's quite good. The story is excellent, and you know, typically I think as a point-and-click fan, certainly I always like to celebrate good narrative games. This is certainly one of them. I'm just gonna throw this up really quick. Is there anything else that I'm missing in here before we go to bed? Is there anything we can maybe close out? I guess we've got the Hardy Boy situation. Thank you for the stream streak, Slams James. Appreciate that. Thank y'all for watching. I'm good. Scab leader about tattoos. Oh yeah, we were gonna confront the guy. Oh boy, I don't know if we want to do this today. Or not. But there is some guy over here as part of the strike who we found out. Oh, this is all cleared out now, huh? How interesting. I guess I haven't been here this late before. I suppose everybody has sort of gone to bed, although this weird woman is still here.
The woman is still hunched over the railing, her head swaying to the music, her eyes looking at nothing in particular.
Very interesting. Okay. We've already broken into that particular lorry. Yeah, I guess this is probably enough to call it a day here. We'll head on inside. We'll maybe talk to this the scab leader guy tomorrow. Ideally, this game doesn't crash. It is struggling a little bit. Oh, you know what? One thing I'll try. Just because we're out here in the rain. When in Rome, you know?
The man before you is naked, but for a...
Let's see if we can talk to this guy again.
You have questions, don't you? The power of your imagination is at your service. Come back later, Corpo. Amuse yourself with my
I thought that there might be something there. We did learn a lot about who that guy actually was. I didn't know if maybe we had new info to glean from that. Alright, I'm glad I checked. Into our little accommodation here. Okay, these folks are gone, so there's no goofing about in here at the moment. Quite a crew hanging out here, including this guy at the bar. Interesting. Does Gart have anything to say?
Can I help you? Another thing. Great. I love those.
Nicked the phone.
Why? No, fuck it. I don't want to know. I don't want to know why these degenerates do what they do. I thought we had one good guest in the building.
He really doesn't like it being classier.
Evelina.
Yeah, well, she's not a guest, is she? Anyway, I'll forward that woman her bill and be done with it. Now, was there anything else?
I don't know if I was supposed to reveal that information,
Yes.
but whatever. My bill?
Got the 20 real?
Do I have to really pay you again? Yeah, I got it.
Good. You got the room for the night, but remember, you'll need another 20 real tomorrow.
Oh, we got another skill point. We got three. 3 skill points now.
How could anyone forget, asshole?
Alright. Terrific. Is there anything to go over with
Yes.
Kim? Oh, we could do this. Have we done this already? Why'd the 41st send me?
Because you're the best qualified. No, that doesn't seem right.
Huh.
If you're so
That
well
stinks.
qualified, why can't you remember why you were sent? Anyway, don't keep the lieutenant waiting.
That's insane. How did I fail that logic check? Well, we have an extra point. Oops, did I not take it? Or did we? We did take it. Right? Yeah, there's a 6. If we lose the... Maybe I can't do it today or something. Whatever. Good man. Yeah. The Half-Light thing has sort of like only recently come into the fold, and it has made quite an impression, that's for sure. It's pretty cool that we can we go back in there again, or do we have to knock? Oh, we can. Oh, I just need to talk to Kim again. Okay, cool. We'll do it in Classy's apartment.
Yes?
83. Come on.
Look at you.
There we go.
It's because
I just
you're a
barely
failure.
passed that.
They sent you to Slight, Precinct 57.
Unbelievable, huh? That can't be right.
Just think about it for a second. You're a raging alcoholic who showed up 3 days late and argues with his necktie. You weren't sent here to win.
I've considered it.
That's not true, right? So it's true.
It would be immensely ugly of them, not to mention unprofessional. But I also think it's somewhat unlikely.
Why is that?
I checked the records. This jurisdiction dispute, who polices Martinez, reaches back to the 30s. It's as old as my station. And all this time we can't decide who gets Martinez? I think, yes, both stations would prefer a win.
So you are their finest.
I am the finest of nothing.
You see me as a safe bet?
Safe? No. But you're old. You've made it this far. Something has brought you through. We've only just started working together, so I don't know what it is yet. But it's there.
Oh, Kim.
So no, I don't think they sent you as a joke. And even if they did, they are in for a surprise.
Hey, morale healed. We could have used. I'm glad we got that. Okay, cool. Leave. I suppose let's just have a little conversation here, since we could, never know what's going on out here. I imagine she's just still chilling outside here, if I could somehow manage to make it there. Okay, there we go. Oh, she's gone.
The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight.
Can we just randomly throw 2 points into physical instrument and just be like, what's good? Kick that door down? I'm a little tempted. I don't know if that would be enough to get the door open, but it's also looking like it's more and more likely we're gonna need to fight that giant guy to get into the other section of, like, behind the giant wall there. So these physical instrument points could come in handy. It's a very difficult corner to get around with a controller. By the way, I really like Kim. So when Kim kind of like sticks up for us, even if it's a little tongue in cheek, I like it a lot. All right, goodbye, old friend. Oh yeah, this is going to be rough, isn't it? Last time we slept, it did not go well. Did we have any other checks in here? Wasn't there something I was... Words fail to describe how rank it smells in here. They should have sent a poet.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall.
Oh,
In
the
it,
expression.
your face, adorned with the expression.
I mean, interfacing even. You know.
The chain cutters slip out of your hands as you attempt to twist the faucet into place. Well, you know one thing for sure. You've probably never been a plumber.
Well, crud. Deal. Well, that's too bad. I guess we'll leave the mirror be. I don't know if there's anything that we necessarily need. In there anyway. Alright, let's go to bed.
The bed is still cold from the broken window, and not too inviting. But it's yours. You've earned it.
Yeah, let's do it. Time for sleep.
The bed is still cold from the wind blowing in from the broken window. The mattress creaks as you close your eyes and try your hardest to fall asleep.
Here we go.
Here we are again, my broken bud. The waves are coming, carrying you away. But you can't go. No, you have to stay. Always half aware of yourself.
Right, limbic system. Oof, okay, hope the knee feels better soon. And no worries, Arch.
You're not cooperating, brother man.
Why?
It's your disgusting body. Even through your sleep you feel a vague discomfort suffusing it. Your belly and your sides are unpleasantly tender. You wish you could curl up into a fetal ball of safety. But you cannot, because of the pain.
That pain in your right side is your enlarged liver, by the way. As for your kidneys, you've really been compounding the damage lately. Every cell in your body is moaning in agony, asking, what did we ever do to you?
The system failed me. It's all me.
Now, you're finally thinking about something other than yourself. Let's see how far that'll get you.
There's no dignity here. Only reflections of your body mass. Flashes of the day. You keep coming back to yourself in the mirror. But why? To admire all your accomplishments? You're just stuck here. In the half-world. Could try looking at other people. Really looking. But why would you want to start doing that?
I'm looking at people all the time. I like it.
Sure you do. They're all so friendly, aren't they?
At least they're interesting. Each one has a process just like yours, running in the space between their ears, full of secrets. People are beautiful, statuesque, parodies and tragedies of themselves. A great democracy of creatures.
What do you think you're doing right now? Coming to some greater awareness? Look at all these lights blinking in and out of existence. Thoughts! You're just pretending that you're asleep, even to yourself, while the world goes on without you.
Let it. Let it.
But it never seems to let you go, does it? Time to rise and wipe that shining sweat off as best you can. Gather your bearings. Rock and roll.
And roll. Okay. Well, that went better than last night, I guess. What a mess. What's going to happen today? All right, we got health, full morale. I should have probably saved that, thinking that would heal. But I forgot our outfit is very good. Let me real quick I'm gonna put away this tool that I have equipped. We've got a pry bar just sitting there. I feel like that's probably best suited for me not to have out at the moment. I don't think there's anything else new here. Alright, yeah, I guess we'll head right down. We do have quite a bit of business. We do have skill points to put away. Alright, good morning, Kim.
Yes?
We're looking good here. No update
Oh,
for Lena
hello,
here.
dear. I didn't notice you at first.
The water lock in the canal was broken, so your husband probably got stuck on the other side of the coast.
Oh, my. What happened to the water lock?
Some weird new cryptid destroyed it? Yeah, I don't know.
Well, whatever the cause, I'm thankful. To both of you. You've spared me another sleepless night.
You're welcome, ma'am.
I hate to ask, but if your investigation takes you to the other side of the coast, please do keep an eye out for my husband. And if you see him, let him know Lena is waiting for him here at the Whirling. He gets so tangled up in his work that he may not know the water lock's been repaired. And it's cold out there.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, you're such a dear. Thank you, sweetie.
Alright, that's all for now. I guess we'll pop back here. Always like, okay, it's interesting.
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a...
Okay. Nothing else with
You
this.
see a heavy...
The door. Okay. Talk to this guy?
Hi, gendarme. Another
Oh.
rendezvous.
He's the smoker on the balcony right here in the Whirling Rocks. Hi.
I see you found yourself a little something from my wardrobe. Not bad. Not bad at all. What brings you here?
What is it about the way he carries himself? I mean, that's a tempting one. Yeah, what are you doing here?
Admiring the atmosphere. What about you, officer?
This is where I'm going to go down in history. I'm gonna sing karaoke. Here to kick some ass and solve the case I'm working on. Yeah, let's talk about karaoke.
Really? Well, I look forward to that.
He raises a glass to you. Tell me about that muscular type who came to investigate the crime.
Oh yes, let's see. He knocked on my door a few days after the lynching. I think he was going through the entire building, asking questions.
What do you tell him?
Nothing. That I didn't see anything.
Do you believe
Why
you?
shouldn't he?
You tell him about your friend?
What friend?
Ah,
No, I don't think it came up.
okay. What did he look like?
Muscular, handsome, strong, like one of those military types.
Was he alone?
Yes, but he was speaking to someone on his earpiece.
Oh, his earpiece.
Yes, you know those tiny speaker microphones that fancy security guards sometimes wear.
So this is maybe the scab leader guy.
Just reporting back whatever I was telling him.
Besides muscular, did he have any other identifying
Oh, let me
traits?
think. He had an accent. He sounded like one of those mercenaries. He sounded vaguely Oranese. No, not vaguely, scratch that. He sounded definitely Oranese.
Cool. Okay, thanks.
Sure. Anything else on your mind?
I met your Sunday friend.
You did. And how did you like him?
Magically bureaucratic. Yeah.
I told you, he can be very useful. I guess that's the charm of powerful people.
Who is he?
A visitor from the first world. He's not like you and me, gendarme. He can always return
Return where?
to his opportunities in Occident, sur la clé. Still, his coming and going brings some life to the village. Or is it just money? I don't know.
He stares at the bar. Yeah. Why
He
was
has
there?
keys. And he likes the view. To the sea, I mean. Hmm? What about me, gendarme?
About the rope?
You can keep it. I don't mind. I can appreciate beauty when I see it.
I wasn't really planning on giving it back anyway. To be fair, I wasn't. I took it to blend in. I'm undercover.
Blend
you
in
see.
where? At Carnival?
All right, composure. I'm interested
Bye-bye,
in it.
gendarme.
I imagine that we're gonna fail. I guess we gotta try it, right? Hang on. Where are you going? It's hard to get the exact spot we want to interact.
Hi again,
with
gendarme.
It's the sports. He's a sports guy, all about that physical prowess and athletic skill. Nothing else here.
Bye-bye, gendarme.
Not doing great with these checks today, that's for sure. What is this?
You look like shit.
Man with sunglasses. Your ruffled face reflects in the man's
And I
sunglasses.
don't mean that as a metaphor.
It's intentional. Looks don't matter. It's what's on the inside that does. Who is this guy? Yeah. It's intentional.
Like undercover?
The woman in the RCM uniform interjects. Ah, yes, they are RCM.
Well, as far as disguises go, this is one of the best I've seen. I mean, I could swear you're an actual bum.
Oh, come on, Jean. It looks like it's been a rough week on him.
Horse-faced woman. Good gravy.
It's not just this week. What you want?
He scans you from head to toe.
There's something about this guy that matches with a face in your head. A similar but different face. He might be wearing a disguise.
Hold your station. Yeah, let's try.
There's something that binds you to
Snake
him.
eyes.
Some kind of an outfit, maybe. A uniform.
Yeah.
I want to say, yes, I think.
I don't want to ask.
Then
that.
don't. No one's forcing you.
Cool shades.
Yes, it's a hobby of mine.
As if waiting for some kind of reaction or response. Something to click. It's not happening though.
It seems like
Who
these
is
guys
this
are both
guy?
cops, so it's pretty funny if we were to be like, I've got some questions, I'm a cop. I'll ask him.
I'm not getting involved in this.
It's not my style, he thinks, glancing at the man in sunglasses and the woman beside him. Oh boy, they're mad at him. No wonder. He just doesn't recognize them.
He's mad at him, yeah. This is a pretty hilarious situation here. I almost walked right by them and didn't even talk to them. I just happened to catch them out of the corner of my eye. This is very funny. All right, let's...
About what? You don't look like a cop. You know what you look like?
Oh, we gotta do a Krasnozov. We've tried this before.
Yeah, sort of. Okay, I get the reference. Like after he got run over or something.
Now will you answer some
No.
questions? Why not?
Because it's not my job. Why don't you go and fucking do yours and solve this damn hanging?
If you don't want to answer questions, maybe you want to hear me say things?
Actually, I don't want to hear you say things.
Come on, Jean.
Okay, say things. I want to hear you say things.
Suddenly, out of nowhere, case-related things start popping up in your head.
I have a little problem. The person who was hanged is still hanging there. I haven't taken them down. And maybe they can help us take them down.
You're not shitting me, Millen. I can smell it all the way here. The whole town stinks.
We're getting to it. There have been complications.
Yeah, maybe you can help.
I would love to, but I'm busy fucking off and not cramping your style. And that might cramp it, you see? Helping you.
Why am I even telling you this?
I don't know. Why are you?
It gives you an odd look.
It's like you felt it would be intellectually stimulating and would lead somewhere. A custom even? Strange.
Heal us?
Oh my god, there's more. You want something more? What is it? Watch out for yourself, loser.
That voice, so very familiar. Did you hear it when calling to your station and reporting your badge missing?
And probably.
Oh really? I wonder where. That's the where you remember me from?
Maybe.
Okay then. It's probably a coincidence. People sound alike. Goodbye.
Okay. Let's try her, huh?
The woman in an RCM patrol officer's uniform winces as she
Winces.
notices you.
I would really prefer not to talk to you right now.
Are you a cop with
Yes,
RCM?
I am.
I'm a cop
I
too.
know.
Here's the real deal.
Thank you, Kim.
It's hard to tell whether he's sarcastic or sincere. But if you had to guess, you would say the lieutenant is being sarcastic.
I'm on a murder investigation.
I'm definitely not the cavalry.
Why don't you want to talk to
I
me?
don't know. I mean, why would I want to talk to you?
It's cool to see another cop. I thought Kim and I were the only ones. That's a funny answer.
No, you're not. You're not the only cop in the world.
She shakes her head and breathes
Something
out.
changes in her. It's pity. Pity comes over her.
Okay, fine. Let's talk. What did you want?
What does one talk about with a fellow officer?
Are you by any chance working class? What precinct are you from?
What precinct?
She just sighs.
Am I from? God, he doesn't know.
Fucking deranged lunatic.
The sunglasses wearing man pushes through his teeth.
Well, raising 2 children and half a husband on a patrol officer's wage? Yes, I guess I am working class.
Cool, I am too.
Okay.
This is very good.
She's merely agreeing with you to reach the conclusion of this conversation faster.
Are you with him?
Of course I'm with him. Why do you ask?
Seems like a cool guy.
Well, he's not. He's a sack of shit barely kept together by crazy glue. But at least he tries, unlike you.
Please, let's not turn this into another exchange, okay?
Ooh, exchange. From the police, so am I.
I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything, Judith.
Wait, is he police?
Me? No. I'm just a man with sunglasses. I like wearing sunglasses inside. Sunglasses and a fucking wig.
Okay,
What are you the police doing?
I'm just looking out for...
you?
No one. I'm just a man with sunglasses. And you are?
A horse-faced woman. A policewoman.
Yes, a policewoman who just wants to do her job. That's all.
Right. That's interesting, huh? Kuno with sunglasses. That would be an interesting development, yeah.
Can I help you?
It would be good.
Got the 20 real? Then why are you wasting...
Okay, we don't have the real yet. Yeah, that could be an interesting little tier list of these. There's so many good ones in here.
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting your time?
Not the gardener. Alright, so we do need to talk to these
Clowns
folks
are still hanging around. What is it now?
about the drug trade. I wonder what'll happen here. I feel like we want to keep some of this to ourselves. But I think the drug trade thing could be pretty good.
Like hell you have. There is no local drug trade. This place is as clean as a rifle. Go back to Jamrock and ask the local junkies how clean your streets are in Precinct 41 Kilos.
We'll do that. In the meantime, did you know that there's an abandoned lorry at the intersection that was used to move raw ingredients for drugs from Terminal B to Jamrock?
Yeah, did ya?
The person driving it was present at the hanging. It was one of you. We've connected the footprints. Detective, do you want to deliver the coup de grâce?
No, the thunder is his. Leave it to the lieutenant.
There is no local drug trade except you. Yeah.
That's a mighty interesting theory. I guess that's what you would need to do, theoretically. A big, strong, state-run monopoly would outcompete the runts on the street.
Yeah, man. Theoretically, that's what you would do. To get rid of the gangs, the dealers, even some of the junkies.
You would need good, trustworthy people to take their place, of course. Hardy men to run such a monopoly. For the good of the community, of course.
Yeah, it's
Who
disgusting.
fucking who? People will always be taking drugs. Might as well do it clean and organized.
Yeah, that's what the labor movement is all about. Clean and organized. And the Hardy Boys are running it.
Theoretically, of course. We're just talking politics here. My answer to your drug accusation is, how dare you? Go fuck yourself.
Titus, obviously, a very helpful person. I appreciate his input on this matter. We have a Bonnie treat coming in from Soul Driver. Let's get Bonnie up on the big screen. Thank you very much, Soul Driver, for the treat. Here we go. Good munches. Extra chompies here. Ooh. There we go. Big gulp at the end. There we go. Some extra scritchies for good measure. Before we go back in and talk to Titus again. Oh, very good. Thanks very much, Soul Driver, for the redemption. Whoop. And whoop. Let's continue.
Not quite yet, Mr. Hardy. There were 8 sets of prints on the crime scene. There are only 7 Hardy Boys here.
The 8th Hardy, the one that's missing, she runs the thing, right?
My answer is, fuck off. Mind your own business. There is no 8th Hardy. I run this goddamn scene.
Finally, you got something out of him. This could prove useful in the future.
And here we go. Back to the usual.
The woman sighs.
I know! Fatty walked on all fours. He's so fucking fat he left 2 sets of footprints.
What about Shanky here?
Go fuck your mom, Dennis.
That's more like it, boys. You heard him. It was Angus on all fours. Anything else you need to know?
We'll call it there. So we know more about this than we're letting on. But I also don't necessarily want to give them all of the info that we know all this stuff, because it could blow up in our face a little bit. Just having a couple looks here. Alice, we gotta give a call to. That treat was for Bonnie with sunglasses on. That would have been something. With a wig on. Yeah, bleeder about tattoos. I guess we did what we needed to on this, so okay. Good enough for now. Sounds like another beautiful day out here. Okay, 2 things to take care of here. First off, I went the wrong way. I wanted to try to hand in this shot, but while we have some time, this is sort of like an open thing that's been going on here, and I just haven't gotten around to it yet.
Officer! God damn it. Pull yourself together, René. What do you want?
Found you guys a new ball.
What is this? Are you mocking us? This isn't for pétanque.
Oh, no, it's not.
Now. No need to get angry again, René. I'm sure the officer tried his best. It's not like there's a bull kiosk here in Martinez.
And I really did try. Yeah, I'm very sorry, it's the best I could
The best, huh? This isn't even a bull. But fine. I guess you did attempt to right your hooliganism. Consider it forgiven.
He mumbles something to himself. It seems to be a variety of curses.
Okay, let's ask about this firearm.
It's a Bell McGrave. 4.46 caliber. Breech loading. Revachol made. Good weapon. Accurate and reliable.
His moves are quick and precise as he first checks the weapon, then aims it at the sea. This man knows firearms. Intimately.
This one's inoperable. The bolt spring is missing and the mechanism is jammed shut. Still a beauty. Where did you find her?
Bookshop.
I'm not surprised. There are probably lots of forgotten wartime weapons lying around here. Back in the day, everyone had something stashed away. As for the rifle, I don't know what else to tell you. These BM-446s are an antique. No one uses them anymore. The ammunition is impossible to find.
Alright, let's ask about these Maybells.
I prefer the old name, Insulindian Lily. Girls bought them to young cadets when they entered service. Wearing them on your cap was supposed to bring good luck.
They bring you good luck?
You know what? No. They brought me misery, false hope, and disappointment. The revolutionaries sullied them.
So that did update. Something in here. Go back.
You stirred up some bad memories there.
But it wasn't the revolutionaries that sullied the ID for you, was it? She gave them to me too, and your jealous little heart just couldn't accept it.
Enough! I can go over these matters in detail with you, Gaston, but not while we have company. So, officers.
Maybells don't blossom yet, do they?
Maybe on some remote parts of the city they do. But I think you'll have to wait for at least a month.
Okay. What is it about this old soldier that makes him stand so proud? 8%.
All you observe is a veteran refusing to let go of the past.
This is the uniform of the Royal Carabineers in service of Frissel I, Guillaume Le Lion, and the valiant King Philip V before him.
I have to be careful. Sometimes I like just rolling the dice because maybe you hit it, but like I keep forgetting that there are penalties for missing sometimes.
Don't you mean Frissel the fan?
You do not speak his name, Craven, although he was a clown. But he was our clown, ours to ridicule and to mourn.
There's something you missed. You will get to it. Don't worry.
Alright. Well, that was nice, I think. What is being blinked on here now? What is new? Is it just the fact that we've... Okay, it's just that it's been that. Okay. So that is, thing number 1 handled. Quasi is out there. We should check in with her as well. This doesn't appear to be any different. I mean, Kuno, what's going on with you? Is there anything new with you, Kuno?
Kuno's like Kuno's dad? Kuno doesn't give a fuck about anything. Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Great. Alright, glad we cleared that up. It's just another day. Just another day for Kuno. Nice. Yeah, okay. Before we go and talk to the scab leader, which I think is probably our next order of business, I am going to run up here and talk to Klaze really fast. I don't roll the dice enough. I feel like I've been getting better, but maybe not. I don't know. There's some that I'm just like, that's for sure not going to make it, and maybe I chicken out of it a little too soon. But yeah, I guess you're right. This is sort of the fun, like, I don't know, you can kind of do it however you want, which is kind of the fun of the game. That's a totally fair call, though. Alright, here we go. Check it.
Hello, officer. What brings you up here again?
Put skill points into volition. Keep your morale up. Well, that's probably a good thing to put a point in. By the way. Stuff. Okay, let's talk about these so-called assault, if we can, please.
Not my favorite topic, but okay.
Yeah, you sure about
I'm
this?
89% sure.
89% sure. What about the other 11?
You know how it is.
Do you?
Do I?
Maybe you don't.
There are numerous cigarette burns on those silvery scales. Easy to see now that you're closer.
In conclusion, officer, I'm gonna go with a mild to medium not raped here. Let me make this 100% clear then, officer. I was not sexually assaulted. Would I be as flippant if I had been?
I don't know if you could hear the dog, but she like yawned very loudly there.
How about we, change the subject to something more lighthearted now?
Okay. You gotta go. He's like, it's time for me to go. Fair enough. Okay. I thought we had to press her a little bit more about some other stuff, but that's where we end up landing. No worries. Okay, I guess off to the Scab Leader. There are so many different things that I kind of want to do here right now, and I'm not really sure what the best path forward is. The other thing is we could also just not talk to the Scab Leader at all, and we could just go to the other side of the water, because we do need to do that as well. So this is our guy here.
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you!
So yeah, maybe we'll start easy here. Take a look at the
Don't
picture.
think so. Suddenly, this feels like a really, really bad idea.
Okay.
Actually, I think we should maybe even get going now.
He clearly does not think poking the hornet's nest is a wise plan anymore.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. I feel a little bit better about backing out of that now that I heard him be like, yeah, let's not. Let's not do that. The way you have to move around this area is a little bit insane. I kind of hate it. There we go. We're getting better, which is good. You have anything new, Tommy?
Still here. Stuck in this damn jam, my man. What's up?
Not much. Alright. Let's call in for the
Inside,
armor
you
stuff
see a
quick.
set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Owner of the armored boots.
Sorry, sir. I still haven't heard back from the database people. Try calling again later. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Yeah.
57, over and out.
in the cabin you see a set of...
Okay. I thought we would get something out of that, but we did not. It's fine. That's the way it goes, right? Nope. We ended up behind the chain link fence here. So let's scoot on down. This guy. How's this guy doing? We do need to find 2 real here.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
Everything's cool, so it must be cool. That's good to know. Okay, we got a crew over here now. Interesting. So what's the story here, friends? Can I talk to you? I cannot. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, good morning.
A rusting control panel with loose wires dangled.
Yeah, let's pull the
You
lever.
grab the handle and pull the lever up. As soon as the metal connects against the contact pins, you hear a loud clunk. Then, the water lock starts moving.
Okay. Very slowly, but surely. Bam. Let's go.
Okay, if we ever need to get to the coast, then this is the way. But please, contain your wanderlust for now. I don't want us to get sidetracked, not with everything that's going on.
Focus on one thing, achieve it, then the next, he thinks. That's the task chain.
What if we just peek? What if we just went across just to see, you know? The radio relay hums with electricity. I'm not, like, against the idea of holding off a little bit because I concur this is making the area quite large. And we still haven't even taken the body down yet, which is always a concern. Traffic beyond the gate. More abandoned motor lorries. Take whatever that is. Magnesium? Oh, absolutely. Thank you very much. What are these? Jamrock Biker Cop Sunnies. Sign says no entry. Someone scribbled an inverted star on it. Oh, yeah, this is very exciting. We got some new shades, people. This is important. +1 empathy, feel the streets. And -1 logic, leave the reason behind. And what is the difference here? We've got +1 logic, -1 authority. I think we toss these shades on. I think it's worth it. We don't have much authority to begin with, so that's okay. Breaker box to the power, or to power the radio pylon above you. Maybe there's something inside. Oh yes, we're nearly there, money-wise. Had a decades-old concrete fence. Children play on them now. Is that more money up there? Okay, I guess we're going very slow here. Cut our way up to the top. Like that Kim is just staying down there. He's like, I'm not partaking. Oh, we're so close. Okay. I guess this is how we get the rest of the way. There's just so many things to look at, right? Someone has broken down the fence and barbed wire. Oh dear. The swing is missing. No one's been here for a long time.
Rust peels off the bent iron posts of the swing. The wind whistles through the skeleton of the small house behind you. There's desolation everywhere.
Okay.
Yet someone used to live here, laugh here. Thought it was a good idea to build a swing, even.
What happened
In
here?
this yard?
The lieutenant looks at the small building. A flock of gray swallows takes off.
He's assessing the situation. How long ago was it abandoned?
Someone thought they could have a summer house in a bloc obscur, for cheap. It didn't work out. They abandoned it about a decade ago.
It's block
A black
obscure.
block. A part of the city left unrenovated after the war. Or one that has fallen to gang violence. Or has become inhospitable in some other way. Practically, it's not an official term in any way, but look around. No sewage, broken power lines, crime, drums. Life is tough in the blocks. It's no place to build a summer house.
Maybe they left something
Yes,
useful behind?
for you to pick up as part of the Jamrock Shuffle.
He gives a weary
It's
smile.
not meant as nagging, just an observation.
We should move. I don't think we will solve the murder with forays into the urban hinterland, at least in this phase of the investigation.
I think that's fair. Alright. Glory says the graffito to the ghosts of us. Okay, we got money. We got enough money for another night in the whirling. Someone's left their music collection beneath the smallest church. We can do our karaoke now. Birds in the birch tree, barely audible coos come from above. Wait, there's a lot of money here. I will happily accept these cash payments by the former folks of this area. Okay, well, let's head back and take care of business. I suppose we might as well keep pressing here. So if we're not going to straight up approach these folks, I guess we need to I guess we need to fight this guy up here or talk to him a little bit more.
Hola, wandering man. How can I help you?
Nothing to do with him. Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to do this. I don't really know how else we get going. There's Measurehead. Hey, buddy.
Your raised descent has only worsened since I last saw you. You have really let yourself.
Okay. I think it's time. Physical instrument, I think, was that check. Is that correct?
Your raised descent has only worsened since...
I suspect this won't work, but I think we have to try, right? I think we must. Also, this will help us in some case.
Your raised descent has only
Feels
worsened
formidable.
since I last saw you.
Just
you have
half and
really
half.
let yourself go.
Did we get it? Oh!
Just like that, instinct took over.
Oh my
A
goodness.
solid strike straight into his throat, into the cartilage. You could swear you felt the soft palate break. The man is reeling, gasping for air. Time stands still around you. In the distance, the sounds of the harbor are falling silent. All you hear is a small gurgling sound as a trickle of blood appears on the man's lip. He's open. Rip into him. Right hook. Escalate it. Get intimate with him. Bring the hurt closer.
A 360 flying spin kick? So I don't necessarily want to, like, I don't know. I mean, this guy's a mess. I don't like this guy, but I don't know if we necessarily need to do all of it. I don't know. 360 spin kick, though, right?
The man lands with a dull thump, like a broken down puppet of muscles and sinew. For a moment, he still tries to keep his head up, dazed eyes looking at you with unimaginable surprise. To your left is the button.
Sorry, didn't want to do this. Just press the welcome to Revachol. We gotta say Disco Inferno, right?
As you slam your fist on the button, the man collapses entirely, his head rolling to the side.
Looks like you're the new Measurehead now.
Her voice is surprisingly calm.
Yeah, that's odd.
No one is the new Measurehead. Let's go before he gets up.
Lieutenant makes haste towards the door. Yeah, I guess, the door, I think, is over here, if I am remembering correctly. Yes. Wow, I can't believe we just did that. That's awesome. That is very cool. Not how we built this character at all, so kind of exciting. Every worker equals member of the board is written at the top of the flyers. Did this take? This is a Dewey typewriter. The model name is on the back. A standard office file cabinet. The drawers seem to be locked. Someone left the coffee machine on. The dark liquid in the pot looks almost sentient. Okay, we have a book.
On second glance, someone has forgotten to properly close one of the drawers.
Okay.
It's unfortunate for the Union to just leave their paperwork lying around like this.
Oh, there we go, Cam.
Let's see what's inside, he thinks.
Yeah, let's do it.
The drawer opens smoothly. Inside is a well-organized selection of brown folders.
Tough day for Measurehead. 8:30 a.m. You get 360 spin kicked in the face. Oh, good morning.
Hundreds of documents containing logistical data. Two kinds of transactions stand out. Materials coming into Revachol from the outside world, from Muindi, Grad, and even Ilmarar. And the same materials being handed over to companies inside Revachol. Kuron, Coal City, La Delta, and Jamrock are listed among the many districts where the imports are being sold. It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percentages. You try to focus, but the lines are getting blurry.
All right, yeah, we'll try. Force yourself to go through.
Whatever's hidden here is
Yes.
hidden well. Concentration isn't enough. Only a trained accountant with a background in logistics would be able to really make sense of it. However, there is a little handwritten note stuck on the side of the drawer.
Oh?
It appears to be a to-do list written in large, uneven capital letters.
Love a good to-do list. What we got?
Remember, Leo, Everart's shoes,
No.
special whirling borscht, water Everart's plants, sweep office floor, more banners. All items on the list have been crossed out and the note itself is crumpled.
Look, Kim, a to-do note with a list of errands for Everard.
Everard Clare, probably. The head of the Debarders Union. One of his aides must have left it. Nothing incriminating here.
Everard, rather. Instead of Everard. For Everard. Nothing incriminating here. Take that away.
Remember, Leo, Everard's shoes, special whirling all items on the list have been crossed out and the note itself is crumpled. The drawer slides shut smoothly.
Okay. Autosave coming in here. Interesting. What is this? Oh, another postcard. I don't know what these are helpful for. Magnesium, will always take a little bit of that. Thank you kindly. Alright. What do you have here?
An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall. A note on the side says, "Tokens unavailable due to strike. Use change."
Punch clock and payphone. So we can use the payphone?
The machine swallows your coin and seems to be waiting for your next move.
Oh, let your muscle memory dial a random number, 72%, sure.
Your fingers run over the dial pad. 005. That's the dialing code for Revachol. 4952. And a moment of hesitation before entering the final numbers. 993.
What are we gonna have here?
Calling. Calling. Still calling. Then
Video Revachol, 24-hour video rental. We rent 8 and 10 millimeter film for home use. This is Lemmy. How may I help you?
Hey, Lemmy.
the voice of a youngster on the other end sounds as enthusiastic as that of a man walking towards the gallows.
What is this place?
Video Revachol is a 24-hour video rental. We rent 8 and 10 millimeter film for home use. This is Lemmy.
What is this place to me? Do you know me?
No.
What is this place
Sir,
to
I don't know. It's a video rental. Maybe you rent videos here.
me? Why did I call
Maybe
you?
you call to extend your rental period. Do you need to extend your rental period?
Maybe, but I don't know my name.
If you need any further assistance, you can visit us on the corner of Voyager and Main. I can't help you over the phone. Are we done?
He thinks you're pulling a prank on him. The call is terminated by the other party. You're left with the discomforting sound of the disconnect tone.
Okay, what is this thought here?
Rigorous self-critique.
Oh, here we go. Very good.
Here it is. Hard facts from the man you are. You once jerked off in the locker room and were caught. You held a young woman by the arm and kept her in your apartment for 20 minutes against her will. That's right. These are not flights of fancy. These are real deeds, Harry, emerging from the darkness of your past. You tried shooting a fleeing suspect in the foot, but hit him in the pelvis, crippling him for life. And, above all, you let life defeat you. All the gifts your parents gave you, all the love and patience of your friends, you drowned in a neurotoxin. You let misery win, and it will keep on winning till you die, or overcome it.
Well, at least we get a bonus. That's a dark pathway there. Intellectual and what is this? PSY red check failures heal 1 morale. This is physical, maybe, and MOT red checks heal a health. Learning capped or pain threshold raised to 6. Okay, so this was worth working on here. We do have another another thing, another spot for us as well, so that's something to think about. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good tonight, Magna Calvo, doing alright. Having fun on stream. Been a good one. The radio is emitting strange buzzing sounds. Giant ass print on the pillow and a pattern of coffee. What do we have here? Someone is habitually chilling next to the radio. Is this maybe where their where the reconnaissance is? You know how they needed like a tower to look at everything? Oh. Yes, we've made it through. Our jacket.
The tarpaulin cloak is still hanging on the railing. The white rectangle of the Revachol Citizens Militia is clearly visible on its back. As your fingers touch the tarpaulin, it almost feels like the cloak wants to deliver a message of comfort through your fingertips. I will shield you from the elements and give my life for yours. That's what the cloak is relaying.
Oh. Okay, very good. Let's have a look at what our bonus is here. We've been trying to get this for a while. +1 to our cop point, and +1 to shivers. So this is a jacket, I think, right? This would be, yeah, in place for the jacket. So we lose some drama and electrochemistry. I think that this is a good enough change, though. I think these are two bits that I think would be important for us to make sure we're pressing on. Okay, cool. This is very nice that we've got a thing here. Collecting rainwater. Well, let me test something. Test something. I'm in the mood to test something. So we have this bag, right? Let's put it in our hand. I think we can collect bottles in this bag. I don't know what we do with bottles, but it appears that we can collect them. All around you, great machines. I don't really know what that is. Yes, it's... Yeah, this is my first time playing through this game. So it is new. White pine trees are printed onto the screen covering it. Looks like a forest under snow. I'm wondering if maybe we can hand these bottles in. Maybe we can like recycle them or something for money.
A rusting control panel with several knobs. 2 buttons marked Marsh and Arrête are faded with use. It seems to control the large crane above. A container is attached to its hook block. Marsh. On. Arrête. Off.
I'm gonna leave it for a sec here. Let's have a look maybe at the situation before we get there. Alright, there's some more money. Love to see that. You see faded industrial lettering on the platform. Also. Yeah, I think that was like the brand, what they were talking about. I'm assuming we need to use the crane to do the body, but we'll see. The shipyard ahead is oddly quiet. The great machines are sleeping. More money? I'm going to equip the bag to use it. Yeah, I'm a little slow. Oh, hang on. Before you use that, what's this? The musk of oil and rust comes from the chasm in front of you. It smells like blood. Palm Ultra Series gloves. Oh, those sound pretty cool. What is this? +1 half-light. Oh, do we need to give more work to that? So we can get rid of our gardening gloves. +1 interfacing. Or +1 half-life. Half-light, I should say. Interfacing. Where is our interfacing is pretty high right now, actually. So I will make that change. Of course, we can continue to change it. I'm aware that that's that we can change on the fly, but okay, what is this is very interesting. Industrial-sized thermos smells like burnt coffee. Little cups. More money. Jeez. Rich. What is this? X. Okay, so we got a guy singing over here. Banner sags under the weight of rain and snow. White waves overhead. Where's this guy?
Container, container, I'll turn you nice and red. Container, container, put the logos on.
Alright, easy, Leo.
The accent is so thick, it's impossible not to notice he's Ubi, from the vanishing peninsula of Ubisund on Muindi.
I appreciate you not backseating, yeah. Sometimes it just takes me a little bit. This game is like, for whatever reason, it's not like obvious, I guess. It's like it's a different situation, this game. I've never played anything quite like it, so I think there's still moments where I like kind of forget how it works.
Container, container, used to be Wild Pines. Container, container, now belongs to Everard.
The tiny man is so engaged in his work, he doesn't even notice you. Hi.
Everard, 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 he looks after everyone. Huh? Well, hey there. How can I help you, mister?
The look in his deep blue eyes is as sincere as you've ever seen. Kind of makes you feel like an arsehole for no apparent reason.
I see you are not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you?
His shadow passes over his kind face. What is it with you people and scabs?
I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know, and folks gotta eat.
Doesn't seem to be waiting for you to answer.
Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister.
Yeah, what are you doing with these containers?
Oh, I'm just making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am, yes, I am. So it's easier for the crane operators to spot them.
Logic medium.
Sure, mister. About what? Bye-bye now.
Can we add logic in? I'm just gonna have a quick look here. Do we have any logical clothing? Yep, okay, we've got glasses that you can pop on. We have this very interesting hat. Try to get some bonus
hey,
points
mister.
here.
I knew you'd be back to talk with old Leo here. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. It's like Lady Larice said when she opened a bathhouse in the basement of my apartment building. They can only get so far before they're aching to get back. And lots of folk really did keep coming back.
This guy's great. All right.
No trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all. It's like that old saying goes, wisdom withers if not shared. And old Leo is always up for sharing. Oh, I'm just making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So it's easier for the crane operators to spot them.
The containers in the yard are green in Wild Pine's livery, and the mountains rising behind Leo is all red in Union colors. It's like some red infection was spreading outwards from the container yard's core. There appear to be cisterns underneath the Union container covers.
Massive redecorating operation, Kim.
Yes, they are hiding it from the inside. All the red containers have the Debarders Union logo on them.
Leo, has anyone told you why you need to change the covers?
No, not really. Miss Everett doesn't tell me all the big things. Says I go and tell them to everyone.
I can see that. All right, what's underneath the red covers?
Oh, I don't know, mister. They say it's some chemicals. Most of them have labels on them, I think.
thanks. You've been
Oh,
very
no
helpful.
trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all.
You're Gooby?
Oh, yes. Born and raised in Irish, mister. Mum had to leave my dad after he got a bit violent. Took us here to the new world. I was about 10 then. Too old to lose my accent then.
New.
People say us Ubies are up to all sorts of trouble with sheep and other animals and whatnot. I just want you to know there was never any of that where I come from. No, sir. Those are just nasty rumors.
I didn't know, but thank you for
Thank
letting
you
me know.
for clarifying that, sir.
Thank you, yeah, man, you know. Where is everyone?
Oh, most of the guys are down at the gates, keeping the scabs from coming in. We're on a strike. The whole union is. You don't have to work when you're on strike. Ha! We haven't worked for 2 months now.
So no one is working?
You guys doing a bit of painting, it seems.
Not everyone is down there, of course. Mr. Evrard is in his office, where he always is. And Jean-Luc is guarding the gate. But Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble and Evrard sent them on a nice vacation. For a week or so.
He stops, but eager to tell you more. What trouble did Titus and his friends get into?
Oh, I'm not really supposed to talk about that. That's union business.
He smiles and leans closer.
Him and his boys stirred up something in town. Probably drank too much and got into a fight or something. I heard Mr. Everett telling them to take some time off.
What did they actually do?
I guess the boys got a bit too rowdy and had to let out some steam. I don't really know the details. That's just how boys are, you know. I haven't been in a fight since I was in middle school.
Easy, Leo. Let's keep this on the heart ease.
Looks to you for assistance.
Look at him. It's not going to be anything useful anyway. Don't fight it. Better to go with the flow.
Too rowdy. Leo, what kind of fight did they get into? Did they kill a mercenary?
Too late. Leo's mouth is still moving, and the words are spewing forth. Words, words, and look, even more words. This guy could go on till the end of days. Now he's talking about some drunk sawmill owner who... No, he already switched to a prized fishing rod he apparently owned at some point. You know what? Just cut in there with your questions.
You work
Yes,
here?
yes. Everybody needs a job, and this is mine. I'm Leonard, by the way. Leonard Bellick. But everyone calls me Leo.
The little man raises his hand in a welcoming
I'm
gesture.
like Mr. Everett's right-hand man when Mr. Edgar is out of town. And Mr. Edgar's right-hand man when Mr. Everett is away. Actually, Miss Beaufort is the right-hand man, but she's a lady.
Who is this, Miss Beaufort?
Yeah.
A real pretty lady with a skin like those Douai Sucre candy bars my missus likes so much. Them are real nice to suckle on once the dinner is done and me and the missus sit down beside the radio. But I can't listen to the radio all the time. There's so much to do around here and I'm always busy keeping things running here. Yes I am, yes I am.
Yeah, so let's
Oh,
talk more
Lizzie,
about this.
she is a real sharp tool. Mr. Everett put her through some fancy school and everything, east of the river. 4 years she was gone, and when she came back, she was all fancy and lawyerly.
Ah.
He respects that word. That's obvious.
But she's a real nice girl. Grew up in this here neighborhood. Knows everybody and gets along with everyone. Real pillar of the community one day, I'm sure.
For a fraction of a second, there's sadness in his eyes.
If me missus and me was to have a child, I'd be real happy if she turned out like her. But she can't have kids. Dr. Lemaitre said so. And she knows about such things. Been a doctor for almost 50 years she has.
He sighs and falls silent, watching you meekly with his blue eyes.
Law school? Could she be talking about the union fixer, aka the gardener?
Let's ask.
Looks like it.
I'm not sure what a fixer is, but she is a real nice girl. Smart as a whip too.
Little guy smiles, a disarming smile at you.
Telling the gardener you know her name might throw her off. Perhaps something to consider later.
Yeah. Are you the Leo who wrote the note to make more banners?
Oh, yes, yes. I leave all kinds of notes for myself. That old head of mine ain't so good at keeping things in no more. I almost forgot about the borscht.
What's that about the borscht?
Oh, yes. I've been taking special whirling borscht to the men every day since the strike started. It's very, very good. Makes a man feel so warm and happy. I feel like I could take on Mr. Renadan's boar dogs every time the lunch is done.
What do you mean taking the soup to the men? Is it for striking?
Yes, yes. I'm taking it to them. The borscht keeps them happy and in fighting spirits. Makes you all warm inside. They brew it in the whirling in rags.
Who makes it at the
Oh,
world?
the whirling's cook. He makes it. Them is always talking with Mr. Manana in that weird language and laughing together. He doesn't speak what we speak. He's from Grad.
Yeah, we'll look into it.
Oh, sure, mister. Sure. You do that. Yes, sir.
What's in that container? Point to container suspended from the crane arm.
Oh, that one. That should be empty as far as I know. Lots of containers here have nothing in them. They're just waiting to be loaded up.
Okay. I'm looking for the leader of the dockworkers.
Oh, you want Mr. Everard then?
Yeah.
He's an awfully nice fellow, he is. Him and his brother are both nice fellows. They've lived their entire lives in this here neighborhood.
He coughs, then continues immediately.
Guys like Mr. Everard and Mr. Edgar, his brother, are real good guys. Made Martinez what it is today. Mr. Everard and Mr. Edgar and I went to the same school we did when we were boys.
Easy now, Leo. I just want to know where I can find him.
Oh, Mr. Everard is where he always is. In his office, of course.
He points to the 2 joint containers on your right. Okay. Thank you kindly. Now this is an outfit that we've got going on here. This is something. The speaker tower is silent. There's no work to organize in the yard below. So now that we know that the container is empty, I'm gonna try
Arresting
this.
Marsh. On. With a loud grind, the crane shifts overhead, moving a massive metal container through the air.
Okay. Something bad gonna happen here? It looks like it's about to fall off. It's like tilting on the edge here? Is that what I'm supposed to see?
And with a surprisingly quiet thunk, the crane places the container down.
Okay, it just was really slow.
The harbor sleeps as the strike rages in the distance. The crane can rest again, now that its purpose has been fulfilled.
Its purpose?
Moving this container, of course. For this purpose it was built. For this purpose it has acted. And now it will rest.
I can't see how that was worth the ruckus, except for seeing the crane in action, which I admit was satisfying.
The crane does not return to its original position.
What was it yelling at? The right stuff, Measurehead. Alright, can we check inside this thing?
Before you stands a cargo container, just one of many in the yard.
Lieutenant, I think there's something special about this
You
container.
do? Because I don't.
Why not?
There are a million containers here. Why are you fixating on this one?
Maybe there's contraband?
There may very well be, but we are not here to look for that. We are not here to interact with containers. We are here to get the body down from the tree.
No reply. The knock produces a hollow ring of metal. Doesn't sound like there's anything inside the container. You attempt to turn the handle, to no avail. The doors seem to be mechanically locked. To your left, the lieutenant considers your actions with some puzzlement.
Persuade the door to open with rhetoric, which I have a 4 on, which is not low. Low 8%.
Why are you even trying to open a door with rhetoric?
This physical wasn't an option.
Because what wasn't an option?
using my body over.
Now is not the time to get philosophical, detective. You can do that after hours.
Alright, it was worth a shot. I wonder what's in there. Okay. Can we turn
A
this
rusted
back
control
on?
panel. No screech of metal when you push. The crane does not.
Okay. I didn't know if perhaps we could use the crane to perhaps like move the body. That was the actual reason I was trying to goof around with that, but just check and see if anything's different.
Oh,
now
hey,
that we've
mister.
done this.
I knew. Sure, mister. Absolutely. I'm always.
That's that. All right, so I'm gonna make a save. It's about 1 a.m. here, so it's about time for me to hit the old dusty trail, get some sleep. But it has been fun. We got a lot done today. We leveled up like a ton. We've still got one more level up to consider here. And honestly, I think I may go ahead and unlock another thought, so maybe I'll do that right now. Get a space going, and I'll save over that last save there. It's supposed to be this one here, confirm. And yeah, we'll get back to this on Thursday.